is easily the best defense that they faced this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity, so some challenges coming his way for sure.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. To the ground to try to move the chains. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
As a defensive coordinator, you always want your guys to be physical and set the tone. How about this for this offense? They run the ball 3 straight times and no first down. This defense does a great job being very disciplined up front, being very physical, and now getting 3 stops in a row and forcing a 4th down.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Creates a little room. Oh, he's got some space. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Cougars can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They'll make the stop, but the chains will move. It's a 1st down for Houston.
You know, this is a running back who wants the ball, and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there on the 3rd down of this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of game this guy's going to have.
The Cougars back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. To the air. It's Wegman. Hit as he throws. It's complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Holds and fires complete to the right. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, they got the completion there, and it didn't go very far, but the big fella with a nice catch.
First and goal now for Houston as they try to get it in. He might want another play. He's looking to throw. Under fire. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside. Defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always
trying to rumble in. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, 1st drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
Hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. The Sun Devils offense will go to work for the first time. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position one, objective number one today, protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
The Sun Devils in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Makes the catch. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Sun Devils surpassed all expectations last year. Kenny Dillingham in his 2nd year winning the league with the team that was picked to finish last, guys.
And in the playoffs, more than represented themselves well. They had the bye, but they fought Texas tooth and nail. Could have won that football game. And Jesse, a superstar at the quarterback position.
They got a really good one coming back. No Cam Scattaboo this year, though, so they're going to have to find ways to be able to run the football effectively. That was a big part of their success a year ago.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. And if that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got a man. It's Tyson. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
4th down coming up.
And the Sun Devils line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Got the first down, looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Rushes on him. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Looking to scramble. Rolling right and going deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets...
Touchdown, Cougars! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarter. Wide open spaces. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The Sun Devils, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it. Not much of a chance there, he just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground. He's loose. There he goes. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, with his speed, he was gone.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Out of the gun, the inside give. Ernie on the Jets. And he's able to pick up a few yards as we reach the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Making side adjustments here. Back to pass, it's Wegman. Pocket breaking down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. And the Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking to throw on 1st down. He lobs one high down the left side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their 3rd possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit.
It's a seam wide open. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. Extending the play. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw again. Looking to the big tight end. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
Well, he's been Mr. Dependable early in this game. First 5 attempts, all complete. Finally, the defense able to force an incompletion when they throw his way. This guy's route running his hands. It's a matchup problem, but the defense finally has something good happen.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Let's see what they dial up on this 4th down. Remember, they're 1 for 2 so far in this one. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Handoff from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. And the Sun Devils come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Sun Devils have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Tyson. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. To the air, it's Levitt. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Arizona State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on for this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Man, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Kentucky needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Lexington behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by 10 to Tennessee. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The give to the back. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's Wegman. Fires to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. Still running at the 40. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Grab behind the line. It's Williams.
This offense will find different ways to get their backs involved. It's not just tailbacks, but how about the fullback there? He makes a catch just for a few yards to help keep this drive going.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. From the gun, running back gets the give. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Just 1 for 3 on 4th down today, but they'll try to move those chains with this play. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. 1st down. To the air on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early. He's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives. They've scored 2 touchdowns. And here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete. But if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
Quarterback, dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
Brought over the middle. It's Broussard.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning 2. That was beautiful.
Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got his man downfield. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better seat there today in Tempe than you do? And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Mountain America Stadium.
He'll bring it out. It's Hamilton. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know.
There he goes! Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Here comes the offense on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Back to throw, it's Levitt. Right on the money. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense gets set for second down. The give to the lone running back. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Moss. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Sun Devils didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way. But you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He gets a block. He's got an alley. Just barely able to keep him from pouncing it on that one. What a nice return. This dude is absolute electricity when he gets the ball in his hands. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. 2nd down. They'll go to the air. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
It's really hard on a defense to drop back and know it's pass. And then a quarterback like that, he just has the ability to pull it down and just, bam, shoot through a hole, chew up yards so fast, outrun fast.
Big guy tries to barrel in. Touchdown, Cougars. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
Slips through the line. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously, you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The give on the inside. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Well, the receiver was double covered on that play, and I don't know if the decision by the QB had to do with the pressure. Because he was hurried, he just had to get rid of that faster than he wanted to. He's lucky he didn't come away with an interception.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Quickly out to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. They'll leave it with him. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
On 3rd down, going up top. Unloads to the right. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Finds the tight end. He'll try to take it back. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Scanning the field, it's Levitt. Lofts one high and deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Scrambling away. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
We've seen this offense click and hum, and it's not clicking. And something's a little bit off, and I like the deep shot down the field. At least it was an interception, but they got to find a way in this O to manufacture some 1st downs and some passing yards because everything's been difficult today.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the 3rd quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
Off the RPO, throw to the right, looking for the first. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
At the 26-yard line.
They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Running back searching for a hole. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. The pull and throw off the RPO. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. They'll run it out of the shotgun. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. He throws back to the left. That could be risky. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. The Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Buying some time. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Big fella moving. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home.
There were very big expectations surrounding this guy coming into the season. He's delivered week in, week out. With that last catch, he's now got a...
Touchdown, Houston! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Steamrolls his way ahead. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. The Sun Devils with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. It's Levin. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He was dreaming of getting a few more on that return, but they'll take it in business at the 32.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Caught in the backfield, it's Broussard. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Well, if you're going to get 1st downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
The play-action fake. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Throwing on the run. It's complete. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the 2nd half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Dropping back, it's Levin. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Sun Devils racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, that is a big negative play.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Sun Devils need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. The sweet feet buy a little time. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Looking for a huge play. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. This offense has it with really good field position. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
But I tell you what, the defense has really contained that quarterback run all game long. But in a big spot in the fourth quarter, they let him out of the cage.
Tight end trying to get in. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. With that last score, things comfortable. A 7-1 record.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown.
Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff. But, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to John O'Quinn Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Mountaineers will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So the Houston Cougars offense will go to work first. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Here's a heat. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Wegman. Throws for the tight end. It's caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Cougars will snap it on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. The Cougars are stopped with number 4, getting it past the sticks. Now on 1st down from the 40. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Powers through the defender. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Broussard. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get him across the line and pick up the 1st down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And the Cougars kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front 7, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
The Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Finds his tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And what a job by the defense, seeing the quarterback throw the football, break on the football, no space allowed. As soon as he catches it, defender meet ball carrier and gets him on the ground.
The quick out. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive. And now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it out. It's Hamilton. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So West Virginia's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons. And
the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And you had all day to stew on it, get excited, and dream about getting sacks, and it took no longer than the first play to get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. This defense has been doing it all year long.
Makes the tackle at the 24, but from inside the 10 to across the 20 on the pickup of 15.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Hard running there. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. The Mountaineers in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Off-play action. Finds his man. It's gone. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the option. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Henderson. Fires to the middle. He makes a grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The Houston offense comes onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air, floating away. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
That's reeled in. It's Connors.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. The Cougars just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking to the big tight end. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. Looking to pass. It's Henderson. Pressure coming. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quickly to the flat wide receiver screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And the Mountaineers headed quickly to the line. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Snatches it on the right. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. First play of the period, first down here. Looking downfield on first down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the third on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
Turning it on. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Mountaineers with the 1st and 10.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Quickly to the tight end. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Right down the boulevard. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the 2nd level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Cougars lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield, it's Wegman. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. There he goes to the right. Touchdown, Cougars! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And QBs love their big tight ends, especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggone receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often than this one.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Mountaineers moving quickly to the line.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Gets it out to the 20. That's not enough for the 1st down. 4th down coming. The Mountaineers send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here later. He hurls one deep down the left side. Snags it inside the 20. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Houston.
Coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Makes a man miss. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And the Mountaineers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Fires one high and deep. He's got it on the right. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. They'll send the tight end in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. On the run, it's White. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Runs through a tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Trying to get rid of it. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Dead center perfect. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Here's the pressure. Complete to the left. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Skips away from pressure. Makes the grab. It's Connors. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. High the chains now on second and long. To the air, it's Wegman. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Second half just about ready to start, and Houston will kick it off. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the quarterback goes down. The 11-yard line.
Well, the defense knew coming into the second half here they were going to have to crank up the pass rush, right? They've got the lead. They're going to be seeing this quarterback drop back. How can you affect him? You've got to win up front one-on.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. They'll try the run. Oh, he's got a chance. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. The Cougars in a good spot here with second and short. He'll try it again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Makes the grab on third. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, Houston. All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing, he's working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Colorado is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things at Folsom Field. Trust me when I tell you that. Guess what I'm saying is a comeback could be in the cards. They're trailing by 10 to Arizona. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Fires to the big fella. And just a short and safe pass play, they pick up a few. And the Mountaineers are in the hurry up. Back to throw, it's Henderson. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. This score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Looking to throw on first down. He lost one down the sideline. He caught it. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. And the they'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. Steps away. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Singleton. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Just a short pass to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. And the Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it. And there is nowhere to run. They were eager and ready for him this time around. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll take it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge that.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, West Virginia.
Touchdown, West Virginia.
Well, it's a nice job there executing the run play and getting in for the score, but you got to wonder, guys, is it too little, too late? They're still trailing by a ton here in the 4th quarter.
And the extra point is good. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the 2nd half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly, Dave.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Under fire. Lets it fly deep downfield. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down. That penalty is going to be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I mean, he is going to get an earful from the coaches on the sideline. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30. Looking for a man. It's Henderson. Here comes the heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Going to swing it on second down. He'll pull it down and run. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He's going to run it. Runs through the tackle. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. They've got the screen set up. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. And now on second down for this offense. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying play action. Got it behind the line. It's White. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's White. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
Looking for a man. It's Henderson. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved him forward just a few. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? And the offense just chooses to spike the ball. Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football game. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Off the play fake. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
Now, I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. it.